Hey there guys, I'm Jade Star, and I figured I'd do a little tour kind of like Test Pilot Monkey, just because I too have a Minecraft fort that I'm mildly proud of, and I would like to show it off. So, like Test Pilot Monkey, I started here on kind of a little beach spit. I think we built some cobblestone under the spawn point. And it was like, yeah, okay, not much. Oh, inland, let's go that way. I believe here was our sand marker. Oh, and if I keep saying us or we, I forgot to mention, this is an online server hosted by a serious software hardware goon who is a friend of mine, and I play on this server with Tasuki, who I often refer to as a friend of mine, and that I do things with, like LPs. So, yeah, if you've seen, what was it? Shadow of Rome. Yes, that's probably where you might know her from. So this was our first attempt at making a moat to survive the first night. That, I think, was just me mining sand for glass. Later on, that was a creeper explosion. That's a mine. This little hill is where we tried to spend the first night. It did not go so well, and it was quickly abandoned as we headed inland to find, you know, dirt and hills and other things like that. But there are quite a lot of little creeper explosions. Natural caves and mines in this map, which is really kind of nice. However, I haven't charted them all out or bothered exploring a lot of them. In fact, I have stayed mostly above ground, and you will likely see why once we get over this hill. So this was our big first obstacle going inland. There's a very large hill on our way, and somewhere around here there's a way up. I don't know. So usually I don't stay on this side of the hill. Here we go. There we go, okay. It's taking a little while to load in, probably because this is a multiplayer server and I'm frapsing. I did a little test. If I turn the fraps off, the server seems to load much faster, which is disappointing. Test Pilot, if you're watching this, let me know if that was a single player server that you were doing or whatever, because yours didn't do this annoying shit. So, this is what we found. We found a nice valley, and we said, hey, this is a really cool valley, and it had kind of a spire of rock there and a spire of rock there that was actually semi-natural, and we said, you know what, fuck the ground, let's build in the sky. And so we did. So let's give the progression of this one. This was our first farm because we needed lots and lots of food to keep ourselves alive, because there's a lot of creepers and bullshit down here. Our first mine, but this is where we spent the second night. We just chopped down some trees, created a fence, a workstation, and then just went straight up. And created a little platform here, a bed or two. I think I stole one of the beds, but we had two beds because there's two of us playing. And then we decided, okay, we're safe. Let's start figuring out how we're going to do this. Ignore that big platform there. We'll get to the history of that in a moment. So I built myself a little bridge over here, and then I wrapped it around this naturally occurring kind of spire or peak or whatever, and built the first room here. Now this one's rather crude. It's glass and cobblestone, and it's very squarular, but it became our kitchen with lots of wheat, and I think we had some cake at some point. Tasuki makes cake, and that was that. And then lots of glass because we like seeing things. Very good. So that was a good start of a kitchen. Oh, by the way, Test Pilot Monkey, switches for doors. Yes. Just saying. So then we continued on, and then Tasuki took over a little bit because she actually has some better design skills and made this nice little hub, a nice little ring. We are currently, whenever we get the time, Tasuki's on vacation visiting family somewhere, we are starting a second floor. As you can see here, the second floor is relatively under construction. Let's see, and then, oh yes, here is Tasuki's room. Very nice, and then she has a nice little lava fireplace here, which I approve of very much, and then something that kind of looks like a couch. That would be my one thing I kind of miss in Minecraft, is that there's no real way to build furniture. However, these kind of look like chairs, and that's pretty good. I wish you could get decorative chairs and stuff. Oh, sun's going down, fuck. So, very quickly, this is her nice little fountain she built. Nice little garden-ish kind of plaza, or, you know, nice entryway. And then, yes, it does actually come down over here, and so you can walk up the hill and then walk over there. Off in the distance are some flaming spires of landmarking, because we explored at some point. And apparently there's a giant pillar of netherrack over there. Again, not too happy with that. Might kill it someday because it wasn't built by me or Tsuki. She had a couple friends that came on, used server commands, built shit, and I wasn't too happy about, and then left because they're jerks. So I'm pretty sure they built that netherrack thing. They also had a nether portal here, but they cheated for it, so I killed it because I'm a purist, whatever. Basically, I just didn't like them after they PK'd me. So they had this giant thing here, and I've demolished most of it. I'm thinking of turning it into a sky ranch by, you know, putting dirt on there and then just bringing some animals. So then, let's see, this is going to be a rather quick tour because I have less to show, but it's fucking impressive and it was all built by hand. So over here is the sky forest. It's actually mostly just cobblestone with a couple patches of dirt and saplings, and then trees. Because, you know, getting trees would normally require having to go down to ground level, but, you know, fuck that. I want my trees up here in the sky with me. Likewise, I think, yeah, you can see down there the well-lit crop fields with the wheat and the reeds. But again, that required going down to ground level, so I said, fuck that, let us build a sky garden. Or sky farm. Sky farm, yes. And which is all nicely made with stone slabs and things like that, yes. And Tsuki was working on a lattice, just to keep it all well lit throughout the day. Which is very nice, but we got sidetracked, and then she went on vacation. There we go. And then, my dismay that I can't have double doors, so I cheat, and it doesn't quite look right, but fuck it, my path was too wide, so I wanted 2 doors. Then here is my little balcony, which has a lava flow pouring down here, and this actually kind of serves a purpose. It's not as effective as I originally hoped, although if I find some more lava, I might try to revamp it. But I did mention that there are lots and lots of creepers and skeletons, and yep, right there, look at all those guys. Now, it's very dark, so I hope it shows up in the recording, but let's see, there's a creeper, there's a zombie, there's a creeper, there's a creeper, there's a creeper, and there's a creeper. So there's like 5 creepers and a zombie down there. Oh, 2 zombies. So, the idea was that that they would keep coming on this little, yeah, this little well-lit area down there, and maybe I can lure them towards me. But that I made it glass floor so they'd see me, they'd walk towards me, and then they'd walk into the lava pit, and then die. Doesn't work that great. Creepers seem to be able to be smart enough to stay out of the lava. Oh, here we go. Never mind, they're both complete morons. And that's exactly what the lava pit was for. So, yeah, I'm glad I got to demonstrate that off. So I got my little flower bed and my tree. Alright, so let's show off my room. Oh, the part I like. Now, as you can see, it is entirely made out of smooth stone because I am a jerk, and I demand that all of my stuff look good, so I built all of this out of the baked stone. So, let's see, here's my bed, my paintings. Let's see, what is going on in here? Oh, yes, I did farm some netherrack before I destroyed the portal, just because I had some ideas that involved fire. My bookshelves, and then here's my crafting station. Now, some of these are kind of weird, as if you can see this one's going through the wall. That is because this server was on 1.7, I think? But it was on the previous version of Minecraft before the big update that added things like animating the treasure chests and the foodometer and the experience bar, and I think they added melons and pumpkins as farmable crops. So John Doe updated the server, but it has kind of a little bit of weird issues. Not much. But, you know, little things like that happen. Let's see, I'm getting hungry. Why do I have a hoe in my inventory? So I will eat my pork chop. Yes. Very good. And my forges, all my coal. A few things I have found. Yay, paintings. Right then. Oh, I see a creeper out there. Yep, and that is one problem with Tsuki's little garden thing, is that there are often a lot of creepers there. But before I get to that, I have a swimming pool. Or a very nice bath. I don't know. I think I'm going to call this one a pool. Although if I was going to call it a pool, I probably should have made it deeper. So I'm going to call it a reflecting pool or a bath. Yeah, a bath. I had some plans with some netherrack to like line it with netherrack and set them all on fire to make it like a hot bath, but then there's like wood and me around, so I didn't feel like burning. I like my ceiling, it's nice. And then of course, if you're gonna have a pool or a bath, you need a changing room, and so here's my little bathroom. This didn't work out as expected. I kind of just wanted like a sink. As it is, it's very strange, and I'll just call it a toilet or something, I don't know. And then some bookcases, so you have something to read while you're there, I guess. Whoops. That wasn't what I meant to do. Be careful when you're carrying loaded bows. And always check the safety on your bows. So then, let's go see about the creepers and try not to destroy Tasuki's little garden thing again. Especially now that she's replaced it with mossy stone. See, yeah. Get away. Fuck. You know what? I don't want to have it blow up in her garden-like place. So, is it in the fountain? I'm gonna snipe you right in the... Damn it, this isn't working. Close the door, oh god! Normally I would have absolutely no problem charging out there with a sword and sorting them in the face, but again, I really don't want... Did it just drown to death? It drowned to death in the fountain. That's brilliant. No, that's a bad idea. Let's not do that. I don't want them exploding and ruining Tasuki's thing there. Yes. So then, let us make it daytime by going to sleep. Right then. So hopefully that creeper is gone. Why would I expect that? No, it's still right there. It is still right there. And this is why Tasuki wants the stairwell gone, so that we can only use the big mine or the ladder thing over here. But I think it just looks nice, and you know, creepers be damned. I will keep running out there and shooting them. And oh god, server lag. Yeah. Oh hey, here's another wonderful feature of the Sky Fortress, that it casts enough of a shadow that undead monsters will actually survive underneath the Sky Fortress, which is really quite annoying, actually. Come on, walk out into the sun. Walk out into the sun. Why aren't you catching fire? I don't actually know what the deal with these big guys are. I've only seen them around a little bit since we updated the server, but they're a little bit creepy. And I killed them. But, oh, creeper. Like I said, there are a lot of creepers in this area, and because of the giant shadow that, you know, things like that giant fucking platform cause, there's also still quite a lot of undead. Oh yes, farming supplies, our farm. Oh, it's all ready to harvest. Now, let's see. Down here is a mine. You know, I haven't actually been in there in a long time, since I haven't needed to farm for raw supplies lately. Or mine for raw supplies. But as you can see, from underneath, this is a very, very big fortress, or sky fort, or sky castle. Sky castle. And it required a lot of raw materials, like, boom, that, and that. And, oh, that one's just turned sideways because of the server thing, right? And, yeah, so I actually cleared out 1.5 large chests of cobblestone just to bake to turn into my section of the Sky Castle, because I demanded smooth stone for my section. So this was originally a tunnel from the Sky Castle to the outside over here where we spawned originally, in this nice little foresty area that I think at one point I tried to set fire to. But Tasuki did something with it, which is rather impressive, although, yeah, just rather impressive, and rather useful, actually. It provided a large amount of the stone we used. Are there fucking cows down here? My god, what are cows doing in here? Yeah, Tasuki mined out this entire section of the hill. Which is really rather impressive, just the sheer quantity and vast size of this thing. I mean, dear God, look at that. And the torches also help kind of create a sense of splendor to it. Just look at how fucking huge this giant scar is. I mean, it served no other purpose but to get us raw material. You don't, fuck you. I'm trying to be eloquent and praising my friend, and you assholes are ruining it. I don't even know how you got in here. You shouldn't be in here. You never should have come here, and now you're going to die. There we go. So, yes. So, Tatsuki... yeah, I love that. The view of the staircase right there. It's like... yeah. So, Tatsuki mined all of this out. And then I took most of the stone, baked it, and then used a lot of the other as cobblestone. As you might have seen, her section of the house was cobblestone. Mine was baked because I'm a jerk and I demanded baked stone. Also because, in addition to lots and lots of creepers, this server is abundant with coal. Hey, open. Okay, I don't know what that's doing there. So I had lots and lots of coal, and then I started using the sky fort, or the sky forest, to make more coal. And oh god, the world's unloaded behind us because it is very slow. Hey, look, I can see my paintings from here through the walls. Oh, there they go. So that is most of the world as far as I care about the Sky Fortress. We have plans to do other crazy things. However, where's my map? There it is. As maybe you can see on this map, I actually have explored and mapped out a fair chunk of the immediate surrounding world, mostly to the south and to the east. And one day I think I will venture north and west and see what else is out there. Let's see, I think that has been my Sky Fortress. Yep. And I don't know, I hope this inspires you, because I think I wanted to make this video as soon as I heard Test Pilot Monkey say something about objects not obeying gravity. And as you can see, that is very clearly the case in my world. Unless there's some incredible tensile strength of cobblestone, which I don't really think so. Hey. Hey! Doors. There we go. Personally, I like having doors open up the moment I run in front of them. And, yeah, this has been our world. And I'm just gonna go cook some beef before I exit the world, because I can. Oops, that goes in that slot. And there we go. Yep, there's my art. My chair. My lava flow. I do like my lava flow. And my sky garden and forest. Farm and forest. I am actually planning on making a sky garden. And other things. But I've been Jade Star. This has been the Sky Castle. I hope you enjoyed a tour. There's really, you know, nothing too exciting. It's just very aesthetically pleasing. I like it. It took a lot of hard manual labor to build, just sneaking around and crafting these things, and just a lot of resources and falling to our deaths a couple times to build stuff, you know, things like that, and dealing with the abundance of creepers. So, hey, maybe you'll show me your Sky Fortress or your land castle, or, you know, if you people are actually down there on the ground level, I pity you. Sky Fortress is the best fortress. Anyway, I'll see you around.